Welcome back to Pittsburgh Sports with Scooter. Well, Pirates fans, another devastating Pirates loss last night. Pirates have the lead, Pirates lose the lead. Pirates have the lead, Pirates lose the lead. Pirates have the lead, Pirates lose the lead. That's pretty much how the game goes all night. Pirates lose to the Reds 8-7. They have a two-run lead in the eighth inning. The hotel comes in, three batters in, game's tied. Mason Montgomery comes in, does what Mason does, shuts it down, and then whoops, Nick Gonzalez makes one of the biggest boneheaded plays I've seen all season. What are you doing, Nick Gonzalez? What are you doing throwing that ball to second base? You have one of the slowest guys on the Cincinnati Reds team in low run into first, and you throw it to second base. I hear Kevin Young on the radio broadcast because I was at work say, well, when you're playing base, the game speeds up. Come on, man. Nick Gonzalez has been playing third base all year long. I could understand that at the beginning of the season, but to make that kind of mistake this late in the season, there's no excuse for that. Just none. Every third baseman in baseball throws that ball to first base and gets the out. You got to know the situation. You got to know who's running. And at this point in a season, the game can't speed up and force you to make a mistake like that. I don't accept that. I don't understand that. And what a huge blunder. I'm not saying the Pirates win that game, but I'm saying we'll never know now, will we? Uh, I think we need to talk about Paul Skenes here. This is the second disastrous start in a row for Paul. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know if he's injured and not saying. I feel like he's trying to pitch to contact, and it's not working. And if that's the case, go back to being Paul Skeens. I'd rather you shove 5 innings and throw 100 pitches and not give up 5 runs. Um, I don't I don't even know what to say, and I am here to tell you that if Paul Skeens is going to pitch like this the rest of the year, I don't know if it matters what the Pirates do. I think they're in trouble. He is just not pitching well. Velocity's down a few miles an hour. Control's nowhere near what it used to be. He can't get out of jams like he used to do. It's concerning. Um, and I don't know what the answer is. I don't know if he's fatigued. Um, and hell, I'll go there. Is he just not throwing as hard because he's afraid he's going to get hurt and he wants to go make big money somewhere else? He's tired of being in Pittsburgh. Who knows? Who knows what the deal is? I can't see Paul Skeens doing that because I think he's too much of a competitor and wants to win too much to be doing stuff like that. But it makes you wonder because it's just been a disaster with him lately. He's definitely not pitching like an ace. I'll tell you that. Um, yeah, I don't. This is one thing that I did not see coming. Was him pitching like that, and it's been on and off like that all year. But the last couple starts are by far the worst starts of Paul Skeens' career. And without him pitching like Paul Skeens, I don't know what this team does. Um, Ryan O'Hearn appears to be injured now. It looks like probably a hamstring or something. Just another injury to go with it. You're getting so close to getting healthy, and now you lose one of your big bats again. I don't know where the Pirates turn at this point. Um, just feels like the end is here. I'm not waving the white flag yet. Even after all this, the Pirates are still just 2.5 games back in the wild card. But they got to figure out a way to right this ship. The bullpen blows another game last night. And here's this front office doing all the big talk, and yet they've done nothing. Trade deadline's 2 days away. Um, I I I don't I don't know. I said in other videos that I didn't think this front office wanted to do anything at the trade deadline, and right now the Pirates are giving them every reason and every excuse not to. I still think they should. I still think they should go all in. Um, there's still time to right this ship, and I think if the Pirates organization is willing to make a couple big moves, you could inject some life back into this team. I mean, they came back last night. They scored 8 runs. You should win that game. The offense is still there even with all the injuries. But this front office needs to stop talking and start doing. Uh, it's just frustrating to think if the Pirates had a bullpen where they would be right now. They would be literally fighting for the division and not fighting for the scraps to get into wild card. And if Ben Sherrington doesn't make some big moves, if the Pirates don't turn this around, if they don't have a winning season, and I would even venture to say if they don't get a wild card spot, Ben Sherrington needs fired. I wanted him fired a few years ago, but this is dereliction of duty, man. Um, what are you doing if if you don't want to make the moves to win? Why do you own a team? Why do you run a team? Why do you have a team? Well, I know why. Because you're padding your pockets. Neil Huntington, Bob Nutting. If you don't want to win, if you don't want to go for it, if you don't want to, make the fans happy, then just sell the team and be done with it, please. Thank you for keeping him in Pittsburgh, but you're a terrible owner when you have terrible people running this team. And I will continue to pound that until I see something different. Uh, this organization should have been making changes all season, knowing what kind of offense it has, and they've really done nothing. And here we are, deadline's almost over. All we hear is talk and no action. The Pirates are in on this guy. The Pirates are in on that guy. Are we going to hear the same lame excuses when the deadline's over? Are we going to hear the same? Well, we were in on this person and that person, and we just couldn't get it done. I don't want to hear that anymore. Just fricking get it done and let's go. So yes, I'm frustrated. This is like watching a death by a thousand cuts, man. So this is the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit like and subscribe. The Pirates play tonight, Cincinnati, Braxton Ashcraft against Abbott, and we really need to see the first 2 months Braxton Ashcraft. Um, that's the end of the video. Hit like and subscribe. And as always, and until next time, let's go Bucks.